Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning, and we are heading out on a long adventure today out to the suburbs to at least 3 different locations. We're going to our wedding venue, we have to go to our caterer, and then we have to go to our florist. All a huge wedding planning day. But first, we have to pack. Just in case. All right, here we go.
Bye-bye.
Gonna check and see if they did my fast brake the way they should. They did it this time. They always screw it up. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Guys, we've been on the road for a little while. I wanted to take this opportunity while we're in transit to talk a little bit about planning a wedding when you live in the city and you don't have a vehicle and you decide to pick a venue that's out in the suburbs. Now, we found a venue that we absolutely fell in love with. It's like kind of a rustic, like barn type place. We'll show you here in a little bit. But that's the place that we really loved. But Chicago is like the #2 most expensive place to have a wedding, just for like that whole wedding industry as well. So generally when you pick a place, generally speaking, inside the city, it's gonna be like really expensive, and that's okay. And sometimes when you get a little further out, it's a little better, but we won in both cases because we found a place that was a little bit cheaper than the city and totally fell in love with and would have picked probably anyway. The only issue with picking that and living in the city is neither of us actually own cars in the city. I used to have a car years ago, and then I got rid of it because it just was not worth it, because you don't use it very much. When you live in the city, you walk everywhere. It's not like any other kind of big cities. Like, I'm from Michigan and she's from Atlanta, where both of those cities, you drive everywhere, right? So here we just take public transit. So when we have to go way out into the suburbs, that's why we always have to rent cars. So it's about an hour drive from the city to our venue. We're gonna go there first. We're going all the way the furthest place out first, and then working our way back to the different places we have to go. And we'll see you there in a little bit. All right, so we're getting off the exit, and before we keep going, we have to stop and get some coffee. We haven't had any coffee this morning. It's kind of a must, right?
Yeah. I need coffee. Yeah.
Yes, can I get 2 medium coffees, please? spot here. Getting ready to pull in now, and we'll show you guys around. So Allison just ran inside. They are currently doing a lot of construction here right now, getting it all set up for us. Back here, there's normally like a big tent that hooks on to the back of the barn over in this like flat area here. So we can't show you exactly what it looks like. You're gonna have to stick around and subscribe so you can see exactly what it manifests in May. So what do you think? You excited?
Yeah, very excited. I feel better now.
Yeah, I definitely feel better. So many decisions made today.
Yeah.
It definitely feels better to make some decisions though.
Yeah.
It's coming together. All right. So we are now heading to our caterer. Our caterer is in a couple towns away, but we met with our day of coordinator just now, and like obviously you've been seeing the venue, and we came up with some extra questions that we have to ask. I definitely can see how people make a living at doing this, because there's definitely a ton of crap to do when it comes to weddings, and I understand that, but holy crap, there's so much detail. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a beautiful rooster pheasant out there. I'm gonna try to get a little closer without scaring him.
He is really
Holy crap, look how big that rooster is. Look at him. Look at that pheasant. Huge. I wish I could show you guys scale for this guy. He's enormous. So we're on our way to Naperville right now, which I mentioned is where our caterer is, and it's in this like weird industrial park. It's a place that you just wouldn't think a caterer is found. So we saw a Chick-fil-A, so we had to stop. We haven't eaten yet today. Chick-fil-A, you're doing stuff right. And our service was awesome.
Yeah.
He was really, really nice man. Chick-fil-A, if you're seeing this, whoever is doing your drive-through at approximately 11 a.m. on Saturday, April 16th in the Oswego Chick-fil-A, give that guy a raise. I just remembered his name. His name was Vinny. And then Gabby was at the window. Both were sweet. Alright, so remember how I told you this is in an industrial park? This is what I'm talking about. So like as you pull in here, all you see are like an industrial park, like businesses and like factories and stuff like that. There's like no businesses, like storefronts in here anywhere. Which is kind of why we were confused. We're like, are we in the right area? Maybe we should turn around. But then you like come up here and all of a sudden there's just like the sign for the caterer. So I guess that let us know that we were in the right spot. All right, I think we found it. My chef. All right. All right guys, we're here. We're gonna go in right now and take care of some last minute foodstuffs and some linens, and we'll let you know how it went. All right, we're back. we had an awesome meeting with our chef, and they do like all of our linens and all of the like kind of almost decoration-y stuff, but like not like the actual decorations. And I feel a lot better. What about you?
Yeah.
Like, I feel
Accomplished a lot.
Yes, I feel that a lot of the details that we were worried about, so we were really worried about the things that we were worried about, all of the things that we knew we were supposed to know needed to be done, but didn't know needed to be done, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. But basically we were afraid of the things that we're forgetting. And a lot of today in our first 2 meetings were like the logistics of a lot of that stuff, and it's all worked out now. So, or at least getting better. So I know I feel a whole hell of a lot better about that.
Yep.
But now we are driving to our 3rd city for the day that we're gonna go meet with our florist. So we actually have to be there in like a little less than an hour. So we're gonna have to scoot over there, but we should be there on time. Today's turned out to be such a beautiful day. Like, just check out the sun and clouds. I feel like we really ought to invest. We're getting to the point where in like some kind of, you know, more long-term car solution in terms of maybe like a zip car or like one of those like group sharing cars. Just because we rent cars so much, like I go back to Michigan fairly often for my volunteer work. We obviously for this wedding have been renting a bunch of cars. Just seems like it would make a lot of sense. Today has also been somewhat of a battery test situation for not only the Canon G7X, which is what I'm shooting on right now, but I've also been shooting on the GoPro today. So we've got that mounted right there. So some of the road shots that you've been seeing and whatnot, and the wide frame car shots, those are coming from the GoPro. But the GoPro is about to die. So in comparison to the G7X, the GoPro is losing in terms of battery longevity right now. All right, we're here in this little strip. There it is. Pedal Play Design. All right, and just like to us in true and regular form, we are a little bit early, probably like 20 minutes early. So we're gonna go in here and try to see if we can meet with them, because after this meeting, we're pretty much done. So that means we get to drive around, like have some fun, look at some stuff, whatever we wanna do. So we're gonna go meet with our florist, be back in a bit. All right, we only spent about an hour in there with our florist, got everything finalized, all the fine details. And you know what? I've been taking notes all day. I've been taking like a crap load of them, and I only think that we're truly gonna know what we're in for in terms of remaining for the wedding after I take those notes and make a list of things. I know, me and lists, whoa, right? But that's when we're truly gonna know if we're in over our head or not in terms of things that we have left to do. So, more to come on that. So we are heading home right now. It is very hot outside. I am so pumped. It's 78 degrees out. 78.
Oh my God, is it really?
Chicago weather, right?
Jeez.
So we're going to be heading right now around a little bit, head back to the airport. We picked up this car at the airport and dropped this off, and then we're gonna be heading home. All right guys, it has been a awesome day. We've got so much decided from all of the different visits we've done today. So right now, it's actually the middle of the day. It's a beautiful day, and we're gonna enjoy the rest of our day. We're back at the airport, just dropped off the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog right here. Hopefully you guys had a fun time with us, and be sure to like this video and subscribe. Bye.